What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review. A lot of big things happened on the show tonight as we kicked it off with Triple H talking about he's going to have a man-to-man talk with Daniel Bryan tonight in the middle of this ring because of what happened with the Occupy Yes movement. He said he's going to end the Yes movement. All the people you just want to destroy their hopes and whatever dreams. So he's going to become face-to-face later. And Batista came out then talking to him, talking about he didn't sign up coming back for this. Why did you add him to the main event? What the hell are you doing around here in this company? Saying, why is this match out where he doesn't have to be pinned, he'll still lose then. And he says, what the hell was he thinking? And Hunter pretty much talking about it, says, what the hell is he thinking? Pretty much saying, so you're not having any hope that Triple H can beat him. And Orton says, what kind of decisions are you coming out here making? And stuff. He didn't like the triple threat and you're putting it against him. Why are you playing Daniel Bryan Sting? And pretty much says you guys let Daniel Bryan say inside your head, but Batista responds saying, now as far as you let him inside your head. And pretty much Orton said he wanted a DQ match with Bryan tonight. Triple H gave him that. And also pretty much talking about Batista then, saying, Batista, you failed when you left, nobody does care, and you pretty much failed now ever since you came back. You're just hyped, nothing's really big to you, and Orton says he's going to take those titles away from him, so you don't deserve to be champion, you're a paper champion. And then when pretty much him and Batista are arguing, Orton and Batista, Triple H tries to leave, and Batista, where the hell do you think you're going? You better fix this. And pretty much Hunter got pissed, saying, I'm tired of Hollywood actors thinking they can come back and know everything more about the business than he does and stuff. Try to say they know more about the business and pretty much tell I'm tired of over-gifted, talented that think they can come out and win championships but always need somebody to hold their hand like Triple H. So pretty much I thought Triple H tried to bury both, and he says, pretty much say the old man was right. The only person you can trust in this business is yourself. So now there will be a triple threat at WrestleMania. Because now, whoever wins with Bryan and Triple H, whoever wins that match will be in the main event for the WWE World Heavyweight, the Undisputed Championship. So either way, if Daniel Bryan or Triple H win, they will be a triple threat match for the title. So pretty much Triple H says he will, be added. So it was a big twist right there. And then pretty much after that, Batista was pissed and Orton RKO'd him. Then people kind of cheered a little, but pretty much Orton RKO'd him then, and I guess you can say it was crazy out there. But it was a huge twist of Triple H being added into the main event now. So there will be a triple threat match. Usos going against the Real Americans. Real Americans won. Really good match. Pretty much picking up the big win. Cesaro hitting the neutralizer after the uppercut on one of the Usos. Huge pop for them. So they won the match. Real Americans. Oh, God. Next week, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I forget what the other dude's name is. Will be here on Monday Night Raw. I'm okay with that, but I don't get why the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine and a Slam City thing they're trying to do. Kane talked to the Shield about what happened on SmackDown. That shouldn't have went down like that. It says the Authority needs to make sure that everything is united front and not a liability. And pretty much Rollins says, yeah, we're good with that. We're good. It's down. And pretty much they said, believe that. Hornswoggle was giving out stuff for St. Patrick's Day as Sheamus came out in a pretty much some rugby shirt in Ireland. As he went against Titus O'Neil, Christian was on commentary saying he was in that Battle Royale thing. Pretty much Sheamus went against him. Titus O'Neil attacked Hornswoggle and threw him, and Sheamus pretty much beat Titus O'Neil with a bro kick and said he himself will be in the 30-man Battle Royale. So I guess we won't have a Sheamus versus Christian match at WrestleMania. Christian pretty much attacked him after that, and that was the end of that. Cena came out. He talked about Bray Wyatt. Said he was afraid. And he talked about being honest with the fans and everything. And talked about he is afraid, but he'll do anything he can to protect his legacy. That all that has happened and stuff. Anybody that still believes him on his side knows he will beat Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. So she says he wanted to try to convince people that Cena's just filled with evil and stuff, but he's gonna go to Mania. He's gonna fight. He's gonna fight for everything he has to protect his legacy. As Bray Wyatt pretty much got on the mic saying, "Come here, lying to children, trying to sell your merchandise." Pretty much said Cena. He was wearing Cena so you can go back to your plastic girlfriend in your empty castle, but at Mania you will lose. So, yeah, he's just gonna take it. He's gonna show him what's gonna happen. So he doesn't care if he lives or dies. He just wants to know people the truth at WrestleMania. Follow the buzzards, yada yada. That was a really good promo by both guests. Orton went against Bryan in the no DQ match, which I did say one part was funny when Orton got the kendo stick. He says, "This is a no disqualification match. Ring the bell. This is no DQ. You don't have a bell to ring. You there. It's for you. You there." Pretty much Orton going against Bryan in the no disqualification match. They kept using kendo sticks and steel chairs on each other. Orton went to go get a chair there, was getting ready to hit Bryan with it until Batista came back and hit him with a spear after they thought Batista already left the building. Pretty much Batista speared him, and Orton hit a drop kick on Batista. Pretty much pinning Orton, got the win, and Batista pretty much a Batista bomb Orton right after that. People chanting one more time, and he was going in the back trying to say he never quit, and he says he doesn't care. He's going to beat both either Triple H or Bryan or Orton at WrestleMania if it comes to that. He'll beat any of the guys, even though say he didn't quit, but you quit 4 years ago in a wheelchair, if anybody remembers that, yada yada. Paul Heyman came out and talked about The Undertaker, about his WrestleMania opponents and everything, about the streak, as they showed a video of how Undertaker is dominated, but for the past few WrestleManias, Undertaker looks like he's dominated, but he's always slitted his way out. Pretty much talked about the Undertaker was, I guess, getting older or something like that, and talked about most of his battles are epic, but it looks like he somewhat makes it out loosely in a way, as they show Brock Lesnar dominating his WrestleMania opponents that he's had. So they showed that. So Paul Heyman's video thing was just right there, and he says Brock Lesnar will beat this streak. So it was I guess it was a good video package. There hasn't really been a lot to say about this feud though with Undertaker and Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. Just not a lot right now, except trying to show a video that Undertaker was getting older. Stephanie was in the back blaming Triple H. He just want to have a talk with him, as pretty much Stephanie was blaming Bryan for spitting in the face of the McMahons and his family and stuff. That Stephanie pretty much was really good heel stuff, by the way. Goldust went against Fandango. Goldust won. So that happened. Kane came out talking about there was going to be a full investigation about the Daniel Bryan Occupy Raw, and there's a man to blame. There was a man to blame, and that was Jerry Lawler, since he was in Memphis and this was hometown advantage. Pretty much the Shield came out, brought Lawler in the ring, and he said the Shield will do anything that's best for business. So the Shield just pretty much turned around and beat the hell out of Kane, powerbomb him. So I guess the Shield are faces now. Somehow, even though they just worked with Triple H on SmackDown Friday, but it's better than breaking up the Shield, I guess. Putting the Shield face is better than breaking up the Shield. I don't know what they're going to face next. Is this going to be a Shield versus Kane thing now? Of the Authority, I guess. Something like that. So, I guess the Shield are faces now. The Funkadactyl, pretty much Naomi returning. Bells on commentary. Naomi have an eye patch on her. I guess covers that orbital socket thing. People say she likes Slick Rick out there, but pretty much the Funkadactyls went against AJ and Tamina. Pretty much the Funkadactyls won, split like a moonsault on AJ. AJ and Tamina just pretty much argued, and Tamina pushed AJ on the ground, which is very odd because TNA did this last Thursday in a way with Gail Kim and Lady Tapa beating the hell out of each other. So this is very odd. It's very odd that TNA does the same thing a few days ago, and now WWE somehow copies it. So we're going to copy who wins the title next then also? I don't know why, but that's just odd in a way, because TNA did the same thing with, like I said, Gail Kim and Lady Tapa. Just look at the differences. Gail Kim, Lady Tapa, Tamina, AJ. Check the differences. Mr.T being the next inductee into the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to him, the celebrity wing. I'm cool with that. he did do something in the first WrestleMania, so I'm cool with that. Big Show, Mark Henry, Biggie Langston, Dolph Ziggler, Wiggins, Alberto Del Rio, Ryback, and Damian Sandow. Pretty much Big Show in the one. Big Show with the choke slam on Sandow after everybody, someone did a finisher on each other or signature. So all those guys are going to be in the Hall of Fame battle, whatever, the Andre the Giant Battle Royale thing. Tomorrow night, Undertaker will be on Main Event. Make sure you watch it on the WWE Network because the Undertaker will be on there. Surprisingly. Which I must also say, Undertaker was on the backstage pass tonight on Raw because it looks like you hear his music in the background if anybody watches that. Looks like they don't even want to show the screen. They're going to put him in a room somewhere around the crowd so they don't show footage of stuff happening after the show, which we all know what happens. And you can hear Undertaker's music loudly, but the Undertaker will be on Main Event tomorrow, so that's a big surprise, and you only can watch it on the WWE Network. And I guess Cena versus Harper this Friday on SmackDown. Bray Wyatt went against Kofi Kingston. They played some song from Eminem, whatever it was, a Legacy, I guess, and pretty much Bray Wyatt destroyed Kofi Kingston, even though he did that on SmackDown, so yeah. Triple H came out and talked to Bryan about all the stuff he's done to him and all the circles, everything jumped around and stuff, and everything, all the heat, all the crap he's put on Daniel Bryan since SummerSlam. Bryan is still standing here, he's still the man, and he can still do it, but he wants to take out the Yes Movement because he's tired of what's happened. So he's getting tired of everything what Bryan has been doing with this Yes Movement crap, and he wants to do what's best for business, and everything is good because it is best for business, what he said nearly 15 times. So yeah, people kept chanting for Bryan, and pretty much said it will make the best man win at WrestleMania because he could have done like a lot of guys, as he told Bryan. You could have took your ball and ran home with it after all the stuff he's been through, which was a little bit of a shot right there at CM Punk, and everybody's chanting Punk right after. So that was a bit of a shot at CM Punk right there. So you could have took your ball and went home with it. So yeah, and pretty much you've earned the respect. He said pretty much. Hunter said you earned his respect, and Stephanie came out and said respect, that's it. And pretty much cops came out there and then arrested him, and Triple H didn't want it to go down like that. They pretty much put Bryan on the ground and put him in handcuffs, and Triple H said that's enough, because you guys aren't even real cops anyway. Triple H wanted to do himself. He beat the hell out of Daniel Bryan, tried to drown his head in some water, it looked like, pretty much slam him all over the place. Stephanie slapped him, and Bryan said, you hit like a girl, you hit like a girl. Bryan tried to fight back, and pretty much Triple H beat the living hell out of Daniel Bryan in the ring and pedigreed him, which the segment went on a little bit too long, but it was really good. You almost think Triple H was gonna go face, but he went heel then right there. So yeah, that's kind of crazy right there. He just took him out like it was nothing. So he pretty much destroyed Bryan in the ring. So it got some huge major heat on both him and Stephanie. So we'll see what happens. So it was a good ending right there. So I guess a good episode of Monday Night Raw tonight. So I'm cool with that. And pretty much make sure you watch Main Event tomorrow night. The Undertaker will be on Main Event. So comment, subscribe. You know it's me, the HOOD. Coming with the news and reviews. You know what I am. You know what I do. Keep watching the show. Keeping it full. Like I'm from Chicago. It's with the Bulls. So you came and you saw, and now you're done with this review of Monday Night Raw. And make sure you go check out my Walking Dead review from last night. I'm thinking of doing more Walking Dead. I may even go back and look at the half of the season on C4 and do separate episodes and make reviews on the Walking Dead itself and the episodes that have been seen. Sure, we've gotten, like I said, final 3 episodes. I'm going to do a huge recap of the entire show, of the entire season 4, of my thoughts about it and everything from the beginning to the end. Near the end, but we're still doing other reviews for the next 2-3 episodes that are left in the season for The Walking Dead. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Comments, like I said, comment, subscribe. Keep checking out live reaction stuff. And WrestleMania 30, it's coming in 20 days. See you guys later. I'm out of here. Peace.